Welcome back. Today is day 38 of learning how to draw, or taking 365 days to learn how to draw challenge. And I know today we were supposed to be streaming on YouTube. I did not realize that I needed to request what is it? It was basically I requested YouTube saying, hey, I want the ability to go live, and then it takes 24 hours and you can go live. I thought it was create a channel, and within 24 hours after you create the channel, you'll have the ability to go live. That was me getting confused. So we're on Twitch again today. But I did request to go live. So, not day 39, but day 40. Day 40 will be able to go live on YouTube. And that's because today's a later day. How did my hands get stained so badly? Give me 1 second, please. Sorry about that. So as I was saying, because I requested it literally 24 hours from the time you requested it, I'm not gonna attempt to try and set everything up at 10 o'clock at night tomorrow in order to stream live. So we'll just wait until day 40 where it's been over 24 hours and I can set things up to do that. So we've got 2 more days, today and tomorrow, of silence, no music, which actually is good because I'm trying to figure out how I can do the music without having anything downloaded onto my computer. Because I'm pretty sure, yeah, there's no reader, so I can't grab. I have a ton of CDs, and so I was just gonna have the boombox and just have a really poor quality type of music that way. Then the other one I was gonna do is I was just gonna unmute the desktop audio and just play a playlist off of there. Those are like the 2 ways I'm deciding how to start with. It's not going to continue that way, but it's better than the complete silence that we currently have. So that's a fail again. I just don't do technology well. It's okay. We'll learn, or I will, one day. And then there'll be something else that I completely mess up that I'm gonna have to learn and grow at. So today I do have the sketchbook. Let's see. I did end up drawing him on his side, and because I've only learned contour, that's pretty much the only way I can do these. Today is the challenge is to draw a place now, and I can do that on stream because the place I'm drawing doesn't exist anymore. It's my childhood room, and I'm gonna do that because it's the one room I really know well since I grew up in that room. And then, and I think that that kind of will work, even though it's supposed to be sitting in a place and drawing what's in front of you. Like, that's the right way to do it, but it's too late in the day, and I really don't want to draw a room here because the house isn't set up how I want it set up. It's been a slow process. And so I'm gonna go with a room that I know very well and can draw from memory, especially since it's just a sketchbook, so it's not supposed to be an all amazing thing. It's just supposed to be, the overall theme of the place, like sketches of what you see and what's there. The story behind my room was me and my oldest sister shared a room for most of our lives, and then when we got into middle school, she was a night owl and I was a, what do they call them, a morning lark, is that what it's called? But I was also, I could wake up to the slightest noise. She could also wake up to the slightest noise. Um, but I also was like really sensitive to light. I could not sleep with the light. And she liked to read, and this is before you've got your Nooks and your cell phones, and like, even if she was to use a book light or a bedside light, the light would still bother me to where I couldn't sleep. And I would wake up early. I don't know why I would wake up early, but I'd wake up early. And so I would be so tired and I wouldn't want to get up because it was because I would be up with her reading. And it finally got to a point where I moved into essentially a storage closet that was supposed to be remodeled into a bathroom, but I stopped that and just moved into it. But I liked it, and it did get remodeled into the bathroom. It is now a bathroom. That's why I said it no longer exists. Um, so I will be drawing that, and that's why it has a story with it, because it's like I grew up in a closet because I preferred to. It was a nice room. It served its purpose. It was cozy. Um, and I was, because of the fact that I lived in what was a closet, it didn't have like a heater or anything in it. So I got the first dibs on all the warm blankets. So I didn't freeze. The only problem is I tried and failed at keeping fish in the room because the fish froze, and once, like, only one froze, and after that I was like, okay, I obviously can't have a fish. But yeah, it froze. That's how cold it got in the winter. It literally froze to death. It happened to be a beta, and betas need like, I now know I could have like just had a water heater put in the bowl and stuff like that, but I mean, I was like 12 or 13, and I didn't really focus on how to, like, it wasn't something that I even thought to put much thought into. I was like, oh yeah, you just put it in the fish bowl and you make sure the fish bowl's clean and you make sure the fish is fed and it'll be fine. And it was fine until winter came. and I just like it just like I said, it didn't just it just didn't click in my head for some reason. So yep, I did not, and that's gonna be the room I draw. It had enough room for a twin-size bed, a dresser, and a bookshelf. Nope, not a dresser, a bookshelf. That's right, I used a closet. Because there was a closet in there. So that's where I had my clothes. I have my clothes in a closet. And I should try to do some vertical. Vertical is always so hard. So I've been reading in the classical painting book that I got. I don't know if I've shown it on stream, but I've been reading it, and it was really cool because it's going into like the basics of like the foundations and what you learn. And the passage, what I was reading today was that the lines used when doing your letters are the basic lines used in drawing. So, so the first thing we learn to do is to make those foundational lines, and then we cultivate it to make letters, but we could also cultivate them to make different shapes and basically draw. So if you are able to write, you should be able to draw, and if you can draw, you should be able to write cohesively, or some, is it cohesive, coherently? I think coherent is the, I think both terms are wrong in what I'm trying to say, but I think coherent gets the message across better. Let's get to circles. So the object, right, is going to be the place. That's going to be at the end of the stream. But the assignment. So today we're on to assignment. It's the 6th video, but the 5th assignment, because the 4th video was kind of just the background of how to get the right brain to wake up and put the left brain to sleep so you can draw details. Or look at details in order to draw them or see them. So video 6 is another blind contour assignment, but it's self-portrait. So you use one hand so you close your eyes. This is what's going to happen. I'm going to close my eyes, and I'm going to start at a point on my forehead, and with one hand trace my face, and then while I'm tracing my face, my other hand is drawing out what I'm tracing. So that is going to be interesting. We are only going to do this assignment once, unless I rewatch it and there's a reason to do it multiple times that I didn't hear the first time I watched it. Oh, I hate windy nights. The house creaks and it makes me think somebody's up walking around, which nobody should be, which is why I would have to get off stream to go take care of it, but it seems like it's just the creaking of the house. I'm doing a lot better with making the lines meet up, which I'm very happy about. I think that is good improvement. I can't believe it's. Oh no, I keep thinking it's almost Thanksgiving. It's like we just had Halloween and it's almost Thanksgiving, but that's also because I'm used to Thanksgiving being the 25th, even though it changes every Thursday. Or it changes every year, it's always on the Thursday. And this year it's a lot later than normal. Because isn't it always, I could be wrong, but I thought it was always the third Thursday. And this year it's the fourth Thursday. Or it's usually the third Thursday. So it's like it's even a later Thanksgiving. But it's crazy how the time just flew by. And yeah, it's probably because there was just a ton of stuff that week. So I'm still reeling from it. But it's nuts. So I guess, well, I hope everyone had a good Halloween. We still have some houses. Actually, I think it's just one house who still has Halloween decorations out, but other houses are putting up their Christmas decorations. And I just want to know what happened to the Thanksgiving decorations. Because there are blow up turkeys and the cornucopia. And like the colorful corn that you can't eat that you hang up. Is there anything else? I don't think so. I think those are the major decorations, or like the common theme decorations. So yeah, that's all I really. That's what I'm looking for, and it's like it's Christmas. This year we were supposed to put up our decorations, but we ended up not doing that for Halloween, so I don't know if we'll do the outside decorations for Christmas. It's really how busy is my husband because he's the one that goes up and like hangs everything up. We don't really have any ground decorations yet. Those tend to be more expensive. And harder to pack up and move with. Okay, think that I'm good on circles. Let's go to the squares. And I want to connect those lines. There we go. These squares are also coming out much better. Kind of getting into slanted, but that's okay. Trying to think if there's anything else to talk about. Oh, so the purpose behind the drawing of your face without watching is just to get a sense of how your brain and hand interact with one another, and to start building up the trust in your hand and brain connection. But, like, that's just how I'm gonna explain it. That's how it made sense to me. Again, if you go to sketchbook school playlists, how to draw, this is video 6, that the information I'm talking about in the assignment is based off of. And I will have that in the description on YouTube. So you'll be able to find his videos pretty easily. Okay, those are good squares. Let's try some rectangles. And I'm kind of taking more time on this exercise because I do like to do longer warm-ups since it's kind of relaxing. And no, it is relaxing, and it kind of just helps me. Is it decompress? I think is the word, decompress after a long day. So I like taking the time to do this. And it also helps me get into like the mindset to draw too. So I did end up making a pretty good beef and broccoli dish for dinner tonight. I thought I would have overcooked this steak just because it was on medium high and I had it cooking for, oh boy, maybe 3 minutes. But that ended up being just the right amount of time for it to cook. Didn't end up being overcooked at all. So that was nice. And then tomorrow I'm making spaghetti squash. I find it fascinating that how spaghetti squash works. I have no idea why, but it does. It just amazes me every single time. I'm just like, this is awesome. And I know that there's some ways where you can make the dish in the skin. I just don't have the patience for it. Oh, and some triangles. We need to do triangles. Triangles are very important in today's assignment. Because it kind of makes up the shape of the relationship between the eyes and the nose, and then also the nose itself, and then the relationship between the mouth and the nose is kind of like a triangle too. So it's a good shape to practice before doing this. And yeah, I'm only going to be doing it once. And then tomorrow will either be a different assignment or the same assignment, but like I said, it's just going to be one drawing. And then I will draw the place. That'll take up some time because I'm going to be doing that from memory. And then I think that'll be a wrap for this stream. That's all we're going to do today. And then I'm really looking forward to having music play because as much fun as it is to be in silence, I like also listening to music while I'm focusing on something. It's going to be interesting to see if I let the music pretty much make all the noise and I just stop talking, which will be bad because I am supposed to at least, convey some information and make a conversation. Like, that's one of the things I want to do on stream. Even though this stream is just an accountability and way to get outside critique. But the added bonus is I can have conversations. I still have not taken any notes in the sketchbook. Which is unfortunate. Okay, so now I was kind of I'm avoiding this because it just seems like a silly assignment, but I know that there was a purpose, and okay, let's just do it. Let's just get it over with. Alright. I have no idea what's gonna happen. I haven't done this before, so this is gonna be interesting. Let's use a lighter piece of paper so that way we can really see what happens with this. Okay. I'm probably going to have it orient this way. I'm going to start here. I should have this. Why don't we just tape it down just so it doesn't move and I lose what I'm doing because the paper moved. Okay, there we go. Alright. Closing my eyes, starting at the top of my forehead. So I'm going to be making a line down my forehead so I can kind of do like an outline shape like that. So there's no line on my forehead. I'm just using that as a way to get the rest of the shapes in my face. Or else I think I would be completely lost. Huh. Yeah, so you guys can see that. um, so I guess this is supposed to be the nose, the eyes. How did that happen? Cause then I know this is the mouth. This is the chin, ear, ear. I'm so confused as to how my eyes ended up here. I'm gonna have to watch that because I don't know how. Unless this is my eye, but this definitely looks like because I would like it would go like this, right? It goes up, or right, you got the nostril bit, and like it goes up like that. Like you get that one. And this makes sense for the mouth, right? But I don't understand how you come down here. I don't know. Um, yeah, that might not even be the eye. That might be the ears. This might be the eye. Oh, never mind. I didn't, I didn't start that. It didn't show up. Okay, I see. Okay. It's very interesting. I kind of want to do it again. I'm tempted to try to do it again. But I really want to work on my bedroom picture. Because it's place and then it's. Okay, so it's. Yeah, let me take this off because I'm gonna be drawing. Okay. So I do. So we're at place, then it's a quiet moment, and then bedtime. Yeah. So I think we're gonna do the yeah. So I think I'm gonna draw the place. I'm pretty much gonna use up a good amount of the picture. Oh, here, let's get this off actually, because I don't want the tape to ruin the desk. Okay. There we go. Yeah, I'm getting distracted by the tape. It's fine. I do try to like draw the entire time, like for the majority of the time I'm streaming, because it's the only real practice I'm getting. But today is such a weird one that I'm not gonna worry about it too much. Alright, well, that was interesting. Yeah, I'm going to use these tomorrow. Okay, so I'm gonna put that over here, with these over here, and I'm gonna use this because there's names and stuff on here that I don't want you guys seeing, just because that's not what this is for. Oops. I want to know where the pen that I'm going to be using went to. This is the one I used. Oh, there we go. Okay. So, my room going up. So I'm going to do it as if I was standing at the door looking into the room. So you're not going to be able to see the door. But there was a back wall, a side wall, a side wall, and then there was a wall right there. And then the door would be right here. So there was a little storage space entrance here. Like a little doorknob. And then this one also had it, and then there was a closet here. So there would have been a closet that you could walk into. and then there beside it would have been a storage space, so you can't see it, but this would have been like a smaller one. And then this wall had two very tiny windows. And then my bed was right here. And then it was a box spring bed. And it's just like a metal, yeah, it was metal, you know those metal frames with the wheels, but the wheels were always locked. And we'd have a nice pillow and all the blankets. All the blankets in the world. Then over here was a bookshelf. And above the bookshelf there was a picture. There was a picture of a kid and a cat on this wall. And then over on like the wall that you can't, oh, you guys can't see this, I'm sorry. So these are windows. I didn't have blinds for the windows, so what I would end up doing is I'd put if it was like a really bright night, I would put oh no, they had the roll up. I forgot about that. They had the roll up blinds. That's right. It was the roll up blinds. You wouldn't be able to get out of the house in these windows because they were they would only go halfway up. That's right. And then the ceiling was pretty short, and so this would be like the lowest point, right? And then it kind of came up like that, which, right, is kind of weird. I changed that up. I didn't mean to. Shoot. It's fine. It's okay. I think really what it needed to do was go up like that, and then it meets. I don't know. I messed it up. Let's just get rid of this because that's messing with my eyes too much. Okay, and that's pretty much all there was in the room. That's all I could have. That's okay. It was a good place. I liked it. Um so let's kind of detail this one. This was like a 3-shelf bookshelf. I think it was crawl space. Oh, and it's a carpeted floor. Yeah, so that was my childhood bedroom. And this is what happens when you draw blind. I can't spell I somehow? Wow. There we go. Okay. So that is going to be all for today. I will be back streaming on Twitch tomorrow, and then the day after is when we will finally move to YouTube and get some music, and hopefully I will have figured out how to play the music, either like just by which sound sounds better and stuff. So you all have a good rest of your night, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye. Or day. I meant day. I hope you all have a good rest of your day.